There is grace and forgiveness, mercy and healing. He'll meet you wherever you are. Cry out to Jesus. Cry out to Jesus. There is hope for the helpless, rest for the weary, love for the broken heart. There is grace and forgiveness, mercy and healing. He'll meet you wherever you are. Cry out to Jesus. Cry out to Jesus. You know, it was about this time, maybe a couple of weeks later on in the year, about 4, maybe 5 years ago, that I had some friends. We weren't really close, but kind of more acquaintances I would see every once in a while. I'd heard the story right before Christmas that their little son, in a tragic accident, had lost him. And as I was thinking about that as a father, thinking about that accident and thinking about them and their faith and thinking about, what if that happened to me? How would I handle it? How would I handle such a tragic thing in my life and in the lives of my family, my friends? And as I was praying for them and thinking about them, I was thinking of so many stories of, like I was talking about a minute ago, of how so many people have so many different trials and things that they go through. I could probably pick out 10 different people here tonight. There would be 10 different major things that you have gone through or are going through. And that's part of life. That's part of, life is not just good things, it's pain as well. And I just am so thankful that we have a God in heaven that no matter what happens in our lives, that He can provide us strength and peace and joy. When I first gave my life to the Lord, when I first became a Christian, I would read things and it seems like there's a lot of things out now by these they're not new, but it just seems like this new resurgence of atheism and these books that have come out, many popular books of today, talking about faith and how it's a bad thing. And I also read that they say faith is, people who have Christianity in their lives, have Jesus in their life and have faith, it's just a crutch. They say that our faith is a crutch to help us through because we are not strong enough to make it through life on our own. That used to get me so angry to think about that, for someone to belittle my faith and say that it's just a crutch. The more I thought about it, I said, you know what? They're right. Because I know in my life I cannot get through this life alone, much less the afterlife on my own. I know that I have to have something that supports me, something that can give me peace through tribulation, something that can give me strength through trials, something that can give me hope through pain. And in my life and the lives of these guys up here on stage, we have found that through Jesus. But we've not found that as, and I hope that I say this right, but we haven't found it just because that's something that works for us. We've found that because Jesus is who He is, and that the words that He says are true when He says, I am the way, the only way. I am the truth, and I am the life. And I don't know about y'all, but I need a lot more than a crutch. I mean, in my life, I need, a bunch of ambulances and doctors and nurses and big old hospital bills. I need a bunch more than a crutch. I'm so grateful for Jesus and for His compassion and for His mercy, that when we go through hard times, the scriptures say that He went through what He went through in order to be able to tell us that He knows what it's like. He may not have gone through the exact pain that you've gone through, but He went through some hard times. His friends turning away from Him. His life, giving away His life. So many things that He went through for us. So tonight I pray and I hope, I know that our songs and our words can't really convince you. I pray that God's Spirit will work on your heart, no matter what you're going through, give you that thing that you need. So we're going to pray tonight. So I want you all to stand. As we stand, we'll close our eyes, and just for a moment, I want you in the silence of your mind and of your heart, in your own words. You know what it is that you need. Whether it's healing, or whether it's strength, or whether it's mercy or forgiveness or love or hope, or whatever it is you need tonight. Everyone in here, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to pray right now. And ask God for that thing that you need. Lord, hear our prayers. Lift them up to you, God. Hear our hearts. And that which we need, when we bring it to us. In Jesus' name. Sing together. There is hope for the helpless, rest for the weary, love for the broken heart. There is grace and forgiveness, mercy and healing. He'll meet you wherever.